Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Chris Bradley, owner of the MRR agency, and today we're chatting about, have business mentorships gone too far? You have probably seen a lot of mentors pop up recently on social media, on YouTube. Listen, I'm one of them. I popped up 3 years ago. I'm here now. You probably also saw people who are now running ads for gyms and all these types of things. Anybody who's had relative success with their fitness business is now trying to be a mentor. And I want to talk to you about my journey through mentorship, what it actually means, what I think it means, what a lot of people are misunderstanding about mentoring, and the state of the mentor space. Let's have a bit of let's use this as a video for you to understand exactly what mentoring is and a state of the space, because it's getting pretty messy and it's very difficult to tell what is legit and what is not legit. So today I'm breaking that down. I'm breaking down the good, the bad and the ugly, my experience, and also hopefully that if you're on the fence, if you've been bummed in the past, which is very, very common, which is probably why I'm making this video really, is that you can see if you actually need mentoring. Like, do you need that, whatever that thing is that they're calling mentoring? So yeah, I just wanted to be transparent. I'm part of the mentorship boom. I was a personal trainer, got fully booked, COVID hit, opened the gym, done really well in my gym, and then went, I don't want to have a gym, I don't want to be tied down to in person. I want to buy a place in Spain. Before you know it, I had enough money. We bought a place in Spain and then we sold the gym. And then I decided, what am I going to do next? I just love chatting business. And then I started the Upgraded Coach, which then became the MRR agency. And here we are, right? So I'm part of that mentor boom, but I've very quickly pivoted because of the state of the space. The first thing I want to do here is cover what actually is mentoring, because for me, when I always thought of mentoring, I thought it was like Yoda, I'm like a proper older mentor person. And I want to talk about the difference between mentoring, consulting, and coaching. Right? Because I think probably in the past, when you've spent thousands of pounds and been burnt and not been given the service that you wanted, it's probably because it was a glorified coaching program. So I'm just going to read it here and I'll put it on the screen. But coaching, this is what coaching is fundamentally. It's teaching people to solve their problems through enhanced self-awareness and professional or personal capabilities. That's coaching, in simple terms. Mentoring is giving insights and knowledge from the mentor's experience to navigate their business path or life choices more effectively. That's mentoring. Consultancy. This is where the client receives expert advice and practical solutions to specific problems, leading to drastically improved performance. Now, in the most part, what you probably bought into with these business mentorships is a glorified coaching program where you signed in, there was hundreds of people, you were given a login to our website and you just watched videos. You went on calls and they coached you. They just coached you. It was basically like a fitness program except for business, and they just tried to teach you to solve your own problems. They tried to make you have self-awareness. They tried to help you with your own personal capabilities. That was what they did. And now to this day, there's people who are trying to mentor on channels like Discord, where there's like 300, 400 people, and the mentor is in there just answering questions, when it's just coaching, it's not mentoring, right? Now, obviously there's a side where they're giving insights and knowledge to their experience, but there's some who are mentoring who literally grew their business a certain way and grew their brand a certain way that's never going to work for 99% of people. And so like they're sharing their experience, but it's like, it's irrelevant. And I very quickly realised this as well when I was in the mentoring space, where I was like, hang on a minute, man, I worked in Pure Gym. I was finding it hard to get busy. I got busy and then I got fully booked, left, started a gym. Like, I thought my story was relatable, but it's only relatable to a teeny percent of people. So then I have to learn how to, do other things. So your mentoring capacity and knowledge only goes so far, because there's only so much that can be relatable. So then you have to become an expert at something. And that's the big thing. That's why we moved away from, I used to be called the coach's mentor on Instagram. I used to have the mentorship, but really it was like something felt wrong. It felt like it was just a coaching program. And the mentoring thing was like, okay, so we're going to wait for this guy to, compound skills and knowledge and experience while I'm paying for him. That's not what you should be doing. So then we became the MRR agency, which is a consultancy, because we have experts in certain things. So we are experts in monthly recurring revenue. And that's the thing I want you to ask is, like, you're signed into a mentorship. What problems are they solving? And see if you turn around and tell me, content, it's a content mentorship. Like, what does that even mean? I'm sorry, but content's important, but it's not a bleeding neck problem. And so you need to think about the mentorship that you're currently in or you're thinking of buying into. And it's probably a coaching program. It's not a mentorship, and it's certainly not a consultancy. So ask yourself this: what is the key problem they're solving? It should be so clear. But instead they'll be like, oh, we do this, we do that, we do this, we do that. And they'll say a whole bunch of things, and that's just coaching. Do you know what I mean? It's like saying that you help with fat loss and fitness. It's like, a coaching program. Moving away from that, there is like marketing agencies for gym owners who follow those same principles. They'll give you advice around like getting sales, getting leads, phoning up people, all this type of stuff. That'll be their thing. Then you have these large mentorships that have been about a long time. They're just glorified coaching programs. Then you have the influencers who have made a lot of money themselves with their own thing, and now they're trying to teach you to follow their path that they done 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago that is totally changed now. Whereas a consultancy, like when I have an issue inside my agency to fix, I go to the expert to solve the problem. Anybody who thinks they're this all-in-one thing are definitely not. I want you to really, really take this on board. If you get added to a massive group and you have to publicly ask questions, you're in a coaching program. You're not in a mentorship, and you're certainly not in a consultancy. Now, I have covered this in a previous video, but I have over 200 people I have anonymously asked what they actually want in business, removing the ego. We have a whole bunch of them that just want stability. They want recurring revenue, hence the rebrand. And then the ones who really want to go to the next level, they want high level stuff. So if you buy into a mentorship that's 6, 7, 8, 10K, what problem are they solving? The chances are you've just bought into the front end fancy offer that they've pitched in front of you. So how to look for business help. Try and isolate the problem that you have, your biggest bleeding neck problem, and look for the people who are solving that problem. Don't worry about anything else. Look for your next constraint, find it, go and find the people who don't shut up about it, right? That's the key thing. So for me, for example, like I wanted more appointments booked. So instead of going out there and looking for the noisiest person and the guy with the biggest personal brand or the girl with the biggest personal brand, I looked for the people who are solving appointments, who they never shut up about appointment booking. I want to learn because that's their expertise. So that's what I went and done. I went and found someone who does that. Same if you want YouTube help. Same if you like, just don't dive into because the person's got a mentorship, has the most followers on Instagram and stuff. The chances are they'll be so far removed from your journey that they'll just share what worked for them. And the other key thing is a lot of these mentors, like they got busy pre-COVID and now they're sitting there like their business hasn't changed. They've just got a coaching program. So I need you to actually take some time, do your due diligence. Easy for me to say. If you go for the noisiest, the chances get burnt and then end up back at us anyway.